Before New Horizons arrives at Pluto, most everything we think we know about the planet and its moons is up for grabs.
Virtually every place we've sent a spacecraft on a first reconnaissance mission like this, that we find out that our Earth-based notions were flat wrong. So I'll tell you what we expect, but before anything, what we expect is to be surprised.
From the 1990s through today, Stern has been consistent in avoiding speculation.
You get the same answer everybody's gotten from me for almost 20 years. I don't make predictions, except for one. My best guess is we're going to find something wonderful.
But in the final months leading up to the July 2015 encounter, it's hard for most humans not to imagine what we'll see. Many planetary scientists, like Paul Schenk, base their expectations on what we saw when Voyager 2 reached Neptune, and specifically as it flew by its moon, Triton.
Voyager was a 10-year-long exploration of the outer solar system, and every time they got to a planet, it was basically the first time anybody had really seen those bodies. So when they got to Jupiter, they were greeted with enormous surprises. The erupting volcanoes on Io were just completely unexpected. And so when they got to Uranus, there were more surprises. The exotic trains of Miranda and Ariel, for example, were not expected. So by the time they got to Neptune, they were kind of accustomed to the idea that they were going to be surprised. And sure enough, Triton completely blew them away.
Bonnie Barati was at NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab as the first images of Triton, a moon of nearly 1,700 miles diameter, came down.
Triton was almost a twin of Pluto. It's about the same size, about the same brightness.
Originally, Triton was probably a Kuiper Belt object, just like Pluto, floating around in space, but then it got too close to Neptune and it got captured by Neptune's gravitational field.
Recently, Paul Schenk enhanced the original Voyager data to create this detailed flyover of Triton.
It has odd patches and odd blob-like features, kind of like amoebas crawling around on the surface. Triton has very few impact craters. Its surface is extremely young geologically.
And it actually has geysers spurting material off into space.
Here is a body that is hundreds of degrees below zero. It's so cold, it's forlorn, it's barren. We just didn't expect to see this activity on Triton. It was quite a surprise.
If you just assume that Pluto was going to look exactly like Triton, which is the most similar object we know about, then you might expect to find a very interesting body.